who actually have had this happen to them, what do you say to young women who are in an abusive relationship and they don't want to lose that relationship, but yet they still find the guy very attractive, even though he's done this evilness behavior that's out there. What do you say to women like this? Good question.
Well, I think it's really easy for me to sit here and say, get out of the relationship. But I can say from a personal standpoint, my sister was in an abusive relationship for a couple of years. There is some weird thing that goes on in these types of relationships that women believe they can't leave.
Right.
And so I would say seek help if you know you're being abused, and especially if there are kids involved. You really need to get help. But I understand at the same time it's really hard to get help. I know that what my sister finally did was she said, okay, God, I'm supporting the two of us. I'm the one who's bringing in all the money. If you want me to leave this relationship for the next 3 months, he's going to make more money than I will. And for the next 3 months, that man made more money than my sister. And she said, okay, God, we made a deal. I'm walking away. And she left the relationship. But I'm not a psychiatrist or a psychologist. And so to me, I would love to encourage women to have the confidence to leave those kinds of relationships. But at the same time, everything I have seen it is so hard. It's almost like a drug addiction.
Right.
It's hard to walk away from those. So, like I said, I know I could say real simply walk away, but there's so much more to it. Just walking away. There's safety issues. There's fear issues. There's mental issues that have gone on. And so I applaud any woman who has ever been able to walk away from that abuse situation, because it is so difficult.
Yeah, it is. It shouldn't be like that either, you know? It's ridiculous that guys would do this, you know? Even with, you know, now they're telling, here's another great example. Lindsay Lohan and Paris Hilton said, oh, you can get tattoos and be beautiful now. They're telling women this. So this is, it's not natural to me, okay? It's not natural. I don't like tattoos. I don't like piercings. Any part of the body except for earrings, okay? That's it. For women. I'm just talking about women. And guys don't need piercings or tattoos either. Guys don't need this. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of the degrading society. That's what we're doing. We're taking the trash that the entertainment is feeding us. We're taking the trash and we're putting it into our own self-esteems, and we're taking like these pills like Viagra. They're telling us, you know, with all these side effects, you know, if you got heart problems, you can't do this. If you got eye seeing or hearing, you know, stop taking this immediately. Why take all these drugs with these side effects for? Why do this to your own body? Why even do that in the first place? That's what I like to know. Why can't we, I'm not saying the government should do this, but why can't society wake up and say these people, what they're advertising, what they're trying to sell us is garbage, and it does not need to be in our lives anymore, and get rid of it. And stop believing in it. Stop watching it. Get rid of it. How can we force society to actually, do force it enough where they don't want to even advertise anymore? That's a good question. They force them to not advertise it anymore. Go ahead, Michelle.
Mark, I'm going to have to completely disagree with you on this one. I believe that in a free society, there has to be an amount of freedom that makes us a little bit uncomfortable, maybe with what our personal beliefs are. And so if I were to live in a society, and to me that would be very socialistic, very communistic, that there was so much that I'm only allowed to watch these things that the government has determined are good for me, that would be terrible in my mind. To live in a world agree with you. I see, take this pill for weight loss. Do this, take these different things, and suddenly you're going to have all this weight loss, or you're going to be beautiful, or put cream on your face.
And then look at the side effects they got. I mean, this is ridiculous. You know, if you take this pill, and if you suffer from shortness of breath, or if you got a erection more than 5 hours, go see a doctor. Why even take that in the first place? That's what I like to know, Michelle.
And again, I want the easy way out. I think there's a lot of people that are just too lazy. They want to be able to eat at McDonald's and Burger King and yet decide to, or whatever. And it comes down to self-discipline.
Right.
That was definitely one of the things that I instilled in my kids at a very early age was self-discipline.
Right.
My kids actually spent time in, heaven forbid, a playpen to learn boundaries.
A playpen, you said? You say playpen?
A playpen. Yep.
Yeah.
My kids actually had a real playpen, which, all of the writings of the time were let kids run free, let them write on the walls, let them express themselves, let them do whatever they want whenever they want. Don't suppress their creativity. So to me, they were far more creative with the 3 toys they were allowed to have in a playpen than to let them pull every toy off the shelf and make a huge mess.
I remember doing.
Agreeing to disagree, there are definitely people out there who will not agree with me, and again, probably people will be pretty upset that I said that. But I today have kids that are strong, they contribute to society, they are very self-confident, and I'll tell you this, Mark, my 23-year-old daughter has